Hello, hello, hello. Testing. Give me just a second to replace the mic. All right, it has been a little while. I don't remember exactly how long. I'm sure the match history could tell us. Oh, about 5 days. And I feel bad because I've been stressing about stuff that isn't important and not getting some of the stuff done I wanted to get done. So I'm going to play a quick match. I don't have anything specific in mind for this match. We're going to queue as support bottom. Actually, before we do that, let me make sure we have Sivir. Okay, we do. If we get auto-filled AD carry, I think I want to play Sivir. So we're working on just using summoner spells. That'll just happen as you play naturally. I don't think it's anything you should go out of your way to do. But unlike how I used to play Pokemon or Mario RPG, don't be afraid to use your spells. I think my understanding is that functionally it's better to use things too much and then try and rein it back than to try and hold on to them until that perfect moment and then never really use them. And I think that was one of the hardest things for me to try to mentally adjust, is sometimes it's better just to like use your abilities on cooldown. I mean, we could play a number of things. Trying to think, I really don't want to play against something like a Kali.
You're scared. Good to know.
I'm just not like in a headspace where I want to deal with that. I'm glad I didn't just ban the Rise. I wanted to. So a possible answer to the Lux is Morgana. You could play to Black Shield the binding and then just plan on not lining up so that she can bind more than one of you. And for an immobile carry like Varus, perhaps the Morgana is somewhat ideal. I think we're also going to play full defensive Morgana. Let's grab our autofilled page here real quick. Something like that. And part of our problem will be running out of mana, so we'll probably go something like Imperial Mandate into defensive stuff for sure. An Hourglass. We'll give up a little bit of cooldown reduction for a little bit more utility. I don't know how to value the stopwatch right now. So they're playing full offensive and we're playing full defensive. I think this is a mistake, though. There are no teleports in the game, so that's one less thing to worry about. I'm hoping Talon has a fairly easy go of it mid, because Summoner Airy Aatrox, and we can not feed bot lane, and that'll be good enough. Now, ideally, I'd have looked up what I thought was going to happen. That doesn't make a lot of sense. I'd have looked up what better players than me go rune-wise on Morgana instead of just kind of winging it like I did. But I'm torn somewhere between wanting to just pick what I think is good and then kind of try and learn as I go, and trying to do cookie cutter builds. So some things to consider would be that if I'd taken, say, Comet and I was landing a lot of bindings, I'd be doing more damage, and it'd be easier to poke them out of lane. However, it would also be easier for them to poke us out of lane because I wouldn't have Guardian. And I'm not sure what the right call is there. And it might just be personal preference. But ideally, I want to be able to later in the game keep as many of these people away from whoever I think is the most hard carrying player on my team as possible. Well, hopefully we'll get into a game sometime soon. Alright, I need to focus on what I'm doing instead of this side stuff.
The trials I endured were seared into my soul.
I think it's most likely we take Q level 1.
30 seconds until minions spawn. Minions have spawned.
Alright, that's gonna end up there. This is gonna end up there. I just need to make sure that I am paying attention, I think. So I think we're gonna level Q, then E, then W, and we'll try and get auto attack procs of our
Demacia learned all the wrong lessons. Your secrets are why you suffer less.
Hmm. I think we broke line of sight for that.
Darkness is a gift.
Ferris, my dude, I needed you to do that just a little earlier. So we put ourselves in a very bad spot there, and now we're paying our price.
Truth is a dark mirror.
And all we do from here is ride out our health pots.
Darkness rises.
An ally has been slain.
That's unfortunate.
Do not run from your shadow.
That's unfortunate.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
And now we can play up on the Morgana, or not the Morgana, Misfortune.
Some call me evil. Shall I prove them right?
I don't want to use the biscuit if we're not staying. He's last hitting fairly well. He wants to back.
I walk so I can feel each fracture of the earth.
I can't do the scuttle if the AD carry won't come with me. Come, come, come.
Killing spree.
I think we Q max here. That's not in the bush. That's pretty awful.
An ally has been slain.
They have no ignite, but I don't have any real contribution.
Shut down.
So if Lux hits 6 here, I'm just... like, I have to black shield whoever she aims at. This could all go very, very poorly.
An enemy has been slain. Shut down.
So their jungle and their top are dead.
An enemy has been slain.
Mortal comforts make immortality bearable. I don't hide my pain. I wield it. Home. A place that never leaves you.
Alright, what do we need? Something like that. We're not doing so hot as Morgana, but hopefully Black Shield will just carry us through to the late game. Or in the late game. The ability to Black Shield and protect someone from Mordekaiser R.
Onward through this unchanging land. Embrace your mistakes!
Has been slain.
Share in my torment!
Killing spree. Shut down.
I make my own justice. My pain unbound!
I wish the Varus were on board, because he made or broke that play, and that was kind of just the sad truth of it. I might have stopwatched. I don't know. Like, I honestly don't know if I had stopwatch.
Killing spree.
Also had a Black Shield I could have done. I'm just kind of tired and not really playing. I'm playing kind of a wood tier, in my opinion.
An enemy has been slain.
That's unfortunate.
Darkness reveals truth!
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
I am your darkness. I am your truth. Only those you love can break your heart.
An enemy has been slain.
I will take on everything!
Talon should be able to get him.
Rampage.
Chica, what you doing? So we're not worried about doing damage. Damage is kind of a incidental
Shape us.
bonus. That knee-jerk black shield would have been bad. I'm somewhat glad I didn't have it. I think he should be able to do this on his own. I'm gonna wander up the river.
With every step, I forge my own fate.
An enemy has been slain.
Righteousness. Shield. That I
Enemy has
shall
been slain. Turret plating will fall soon. Dominating.
I think if she just ran away, she'd have been fine.
Justice is a lie of the powerful. I have truth.
Godlike.
The Talon is good, and he's very far ahead.
An enemy has been
And
slain.
by good, I mean he understands how to do damage on his character.
Legendary.
The Rise also seems to be having a good run of things.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret.
I did stand in that like a dummy. Okay, Lee Sin's top. We're fine. Okay, Aatrox is showing mid. We don't know where Mordekaiser is, but that's it. And I have Black Shield.
Your team has destroyed a turret. An enemy has been slain.
I think the Misfortune might have quit.
Legendary.
I got seen here. I'm just trying to keep pressure on the map right now.
Skin to soil.
Nope, Misfortune's still here.
Has been slain.
We double ignited, I think. Well, I didn't know that was going to last hit it, but I probably shouldn't have thrown the auto attack. I'm also holding down the spacebar again. It's one of the habits I'm trying to break. I know I have a large amount of gold and I need to back, but we're being very greedy. A little bit of lag there. Maybe brain lag. That was luck. Though I don't think he would have been happy with the result if he actually landed that or came through with that Q. I think Sorks is fine here, and then we'll grab the armor component. And we'll just ignore
Now I have
pink wards for right now.
Team has destroyed a turret.
This is a fairly one-sided game.
Legendary.
I can't get to you.
Some pray to
An
the
enemy
faith,
has been
others
slain.
to their own.
Ugh. I wanted more. I wanted a lot more.
Will guide you.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I was betrayed. Once. Mortality is only
Has been slain.
I don't think I needed to Zhonya's there, but I didn't want to risk actually dying. I do think his intention was just to get away from the Talon.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. An enemy
Fortunately for us, we're defense tree.
never leave.
shut down.
Defense tree. I'm talking like we're playing talent trees in World of Warcraft. We're defensive runes. I think I sell this, which doesn't give me enough for the Zhonya's, but we can grab another piece. Actually, I think waiting here probably... No, not 150 gold.
Only death can break me.
So ideally we wouldn't have want to use the broken stopwatch unless we needed to, and we'd be buying a Zhonya's as soon as possible. But this game, it doesn't really make a difference. I think the Lux played better than us, but we had a better team.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Dominating. Killing spree.
I think Guardian is strong, especially versus someone who's going for some sort of damage-oriented build or all-in sort of playstyle. And that's why I think in some situations it's definitely the right choice to forego some damage in favor of survivability. So I didn't have to play perfectly there, and Guardian made up for a lot of my poor choices. We'll give Varus the updoot for helping us out and not being upset. We used Flash a couple times. Only used 4 summoners all game. This is what I mean. It was a long enough game that I probably could have gotten 5 to 10 total summoners off. Depending. Like if I was just using them on cooldown 10 easily. But maybe that's just my sense of the game being incorrect. Also, I didn't address Space Groove at all. I don't know much about the event, but it seems to be music related. Battle for the Boogie. Let's see. Do we want the groove or harsh vibes? I don't know, I kind of like the groove. Anyway, I'm gonna call it here. Maybe play a little bit a round of a card game or something. before I go to bed.